there guys, Billabo10,000 here, bringing you another Super Smash Bros. Ultimate leak discussion video, because today a massive leak has occurred because someone has posted what looks like a screenshot from Super Smash Bros. Ultimate on 4chan, and I want to discuss it with you guys. So if you guys do not want to be spoiled on a potential character reveal, assuming this screenshot is correct and true, then please click off the video now and just wait for some more videos to come out, because I don't want to spoil you guys. That's why the thumbnail is just a blacked out silhouette of Mario. So, okay. For those of you who are still here, I'm going to discuss the spoiled picture and show it on screen in 3, 2, 1. So Ken from Street Fighter got a picture posted on 4chan on the Moray Towers stage. You can see it right here. Very small, but it's got him assumedly doing a taunt towards the camera where he thumbs up and he looks all happy. So first things first, that model is, that is an interesting model. I looked up Ken when doing a few videos with him and needing to get some PNG images of him, and he just looks so inconsistent across his many different appearances in the series. Like, it's insane. He just changes so much, and this current incarnation of him, the one that people are using in this, that is in this screenshot, looks very much like the current Street Fighter style, very toned muscles. He's got that jawline that it feels like every human character has. Simon has it, Ryu has it, it's insane. You could chisel a stone with that jaw, it's great. But the real thing is this real? Well, somebody actually posted an accompanying image with this leak, but before we get to that, let's just take a little look at this little image that someone made that is basically dissecting this first image. And so, if you look at this, we've got strange pastel shading, can be attributed to the stage shading characters differently, and the fact of standing under the building. You can see a picture of the Inkling there, and you can see a picture of Ken there, and yeah, it does look a bit pastel. It looks a bit kind of more faded out. Mappy taunt cropped out, two characters taunting along with more detail in BG may hint at a trailer rather than standalone gameplay. Mappy is also rather weird to chuck into a fake leak randomly, which is true. So obviously we've got Pac-Man's taunt right there, or if it's not, is it a taunt or is it his special where he pulls stuff out? I think it's a taunt. Background matches leaks, but less detailed, can get more detailed the closer it's focused, as seen in second shot. And there will be a second shot that I'm going to show you guys, just wait. And like Ryu, the face seems to be less Smash 4 reminiscent and instead similar to base games, which I can agree. It does look very similar to his base incarnations. So it's an interesting sort of just look. Strange polygonal shape made from building works are also visible. Interesting. So, if we skip ahead to this, there is another image that then surfaced on the same thread, and it is a picture of Ken standing next to Pac-Man, Ivysaur, and Pikachu. And if you take a little look, not Pikachu, Pichu, and it's like a debug screen, and it says it's exactly 2 minutes and 30 seconds. What an amazing time. This looks like a very just interesting screenshot. Like, you've got Pac-Man's name kind of blurred out in red there. It feels like you're in some sort of debug mode, but at the same time, it doesn't really feel that that cohesive as a debug mode. I don't know. It just looks really odd to me. I'd also like to point out that Pichu's fucking massive. I actually think that is something with Ultimate. Pichu has just gotten an upgrade, but it's just something to look at when you see him next to Ken and then there's Ivysaur and Pac-Man. The question is this a real leak? Well, no one is really sure at the moment, and it's kind of hard to dissect, because if you take a look at the character portraits, you've got Pac-Man, you've got Pichu, you've got Ivysaur. Ken's portrait is not shown, so that's a little bit of a red flag there, in my opinion. You would want Ken's portrait to be shown, you'd want his render to be shown. Pichu right there, his left ear is cut off or right ear, even if you're looking from his point of view, is cut off at the top there. So Pichu's ear being missing is very inconsistent when you take a look at, let's take a look at Ridley from E3. You take a look at Ridley from E3, you look at his square, you see that his render isn't fully there, you see that his head is hidden behind the blue square, right? And that's Ridley. And then if you look at the footage that was released after Dark Samus and Chrome were revealed, Ridley's head now shows over the bar, the area, and is completely visible and completely fine, and it works, and everything is there. So it makes no sense that Pichu's ear in this other screenshot would be cut off like that. It would just simply not go out of the box, similar to how Ivysaur is. And then you look at Pac-Man. You look at Pac-Man right here, you look at his little image there, and then if you look at this picture, the Pac-Man leak looks very similar to the E3 leak, but on August the 8th, his fist is actually out of the character portrait. Now the question remains then, is Ken and this screenshot from an early build of the demo, or early build of the game, or has this leaker just messed up and has been caught out because they hadn't noticed the changes? That's really what we're going with right now. So it could go either way. Let's be completely real here. This is a really good fake, I'll give it that. The question just remains, is it real or not? You see, anyone can claim, oh yeah, it is from an early build of the game, so of course these little issues haven't been fixed yet, blah blah blah, makes sense. But missing Ken's character render, stuff like that, just makes me a little suspicious. It's like, if Ken is here, why is his character render not there? It makes no sense. Was this taken before his character render was even created? Which could hold some merit given that Palutena and Shulk didn't have their character renders completed until after the E3 Direct, so it just comes down to what you guys think is true. Really, I think the Pichu ear thing is what kills it for me, because Pichu's full ear should be on display there. It should not be getting cut off there, when, if it wanted to be consistent with the other pictures, Pichu's entire body would be inside that box and that ear would be completely cut off. That's really what makes me suspicious, and I don't really know what to make of it. Personally, there are cases for and against this picture, and honestly, right now, I don't think there is any way to definitively say that this is fake or that this is true, only that it exists and it has arguments for and against. Of course, if this is a fake, then it is someone who is riding on Vergaben's predictions of Ken. If it is real, then Vergaben got Ken right as well. And that's interesting. It's just interesting that out of all the characters that could have been leaked, it is the one that everyone is probably least hyped for, because it's an Echo Fighter of a third party, and it's Ken. It's Ken. Good on you, Ken. I think he would be an interesting character to play as. I haven't played as Ryu because I never got the DLC for Smash 4. I kind of dropped off the game a little bit beforehand, and I didn't have the money to buy the DLC anyway. But this time around, I think it'll be pretty cool to try out Ken and Ryu. I've always preferred Ken as a character, so I'm down for Ken, and his model doesn't look terrible. If it's an early build of the game, then I can understand why there's a little bit of roughness there. A lot of people were pointing out just some kind of color issues and just how his face looks a bit off. But at the same time, if this is an early build of the game, it is completely understandable why that is. If it is fake, then this is a really good fake, because you could pick anywhere to fake this image, but you're going to fake it on a slope on Moray Towers. Like, the fact that it's a sloped area that they're trying to fake it on, that is what kind of makes me feel this could potentially just be real. So I think we'll see. Anyway, what do you guys think? Do you guys believe in the Ken leak, or do you guys not believe in the Ken leak? Leave your thoughts in the comments below, and of course, if you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Check out my Discord, you can find it in the link down below. We talk Smash there all the time, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks so much for watching, and goodbye, guys.